Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Study with Me series. So, the first episode was about showing you how can I learn faster, 10x faster with help of AI tools. So, this part is the second part of that series. So, but today I'm gonna show you another tools, AI tools. So in this video I'm going to use 5 AI tools. So I'm going to just show you, because throughout this series I'm going to use that AI tools. So you can see, so I open up already all the tabs, all the AI tools. So first, I think ChatGPT. I think guys you know ChatGPT. So this is my first tab, and second tab is Gemini, and third tab is Claude. So if you don't know Claude, so Claude also it's a chatbot, also it's very helpful. And then QN, I think guys you don't hear about this platform. It's very similar to ChatGPT, and so I'm gonna talk about this platform. Why I'm using most ChatGPT and this platform. Also another platform, another tab, about ChatGPT, and then Grok. Right. So I'm using, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Queen, and Grok. You can also use, DeepSeek. Okay, but there is just some, limitation of, Grok, Claude, and like Gemini. But on ChatGPT and Queen, you can chat unlimited. You can get a lower version, but you can get you can chat unlimited, and one Gemini also. But if we talk about Claude and Grok, there is a limit. So that's why I prefer only ChatGPT and QN, because in terms of texting I think ChatGPT and QN is better than Gemini. This is my experience, okay. So that's my setup, okay. But today just I'm showing you uh, other things. That is my project. This is my production level code, okay, production level UI. So I'm not launch like this platform. I don't launch it because of some reason, but actually within 1 year I learned back end, full stack, development, like back end with help of React.js, and sorry, back end with help of Node.js and Express.js, and front end with help of React.js. Right. Right now I'm a full stack developer, but right now I'm learning, Python, machine learning, deep learning, and DSA, data structure and algorithm, because of I want to introduce a DSA and like algorithm, because my platform it's a audio streaming platform, but also in future I'm gonna add on like video specific features. So this it's a consumer SaaS platform. That means it's a data driven platform. So when you have large amount data, so you have to organize your data, and not only that, but you also want to extract the data. You want to search, you want to delete, you want to go through, right? That's why data structure is all about. So on this video I'm gonna learn DSA, and I learn nowadays I'm not reading any books, so I watch video. So this is a 3 hours video. It's an introduction DSA video, right? So this course is very helpful, and like showing a lot of you can see a lot of visualization. So how can I learn faster? So okay, I watch 2 times this video. So now what I can do, just I can click on this description, then I just get transcript. If you don't know how to get transcript, so just I show you if you don't know, because I just extract, I just copy that this transcript and paste on an AI tool. So you can scroll down, so you can show transcript. If you click on it, you can get it. So on my previous episode, I already talked about first 20 minutes. That was that was like introduction about this course. So I just explained in my previous video, actually my like, to be honest with you, just I'm just showing you how I can learn faster, nothing else. So if you want to know the technique, so I think this series help you. So make sure just you want to stick with it, because I increase my productivity. Okay, so if you like this series, just stick with it. You can get a lot of benefit. Okay, so now I want to say something. So you can copy 10-minute question, because some AI tools cannot allow you more than 10 minute or 10-minute text. So make sure you can copy 10 minutes, and then you can paste all the AI tools. So just I want to show you some prompt. Okay, so this AI tools like QN, I just extract the spoken text, which means all the all the word which is spoken on that course or on that video, I just extract, because I want to read out line by line, word by word. So but here I'm not gonna read it out, okay, because this portion is not tough, so it's very easy. So that's I'm not gonna read out. And this tab also just I extract the spoken style, but not word by word. So you can see a concise a spoken style explanation. Okay, and here same, I got a new prompt. So I show you here, I can show you better what is the prompt. Okay, let me show you. It's okay, so from here this is my prompt. Okay, the prompt is, so if you want to get this type of explanation, so you can use this prompt. I have 10-minute YouTube video transcript. Okay, one topic, also how to learn Python quickly, and I need you to extract all the key concept, main ideas from the text, organize them in a structured way with clear headings, bullet points, and conscious explanation. If there are important examples, highlight them separately. Make sure make sure that no critical information is missed. Optional adds on, like explain any technical term in simple language. Break it down into sections like theory, steps, or example. Okay, so this is the prompt I use like here, like on Claude. I think now my laptop is hanged. I don't know why, because it's old laptop. Okay, so here I use same prompt, and also on Gemini. Okay, so let's start it together. All right. So I'm just start with this grok explanation. Okay. So I think you can get the transcript and paste on it, and if you want to uh, get that prompt, post the video and screenshot, or you can text it. Okay, so according to my prompt, I ask just extract theory. So within this 10-minute transcript or 10-minute text, what is explained on this video. So based on my prompt, there is a concept called array. So you can see what is an array. Right. So grok explanation is very simple. The definition, okay, an array is a data structure that store. Hold on, man. Hold on. So here is the explanation. An array is a data structure that stores a list of similar values. Values means like elements of the same data type in a central order location. So simplified, explanation. Think of an array as a row of number boxes where each box holds one, piece of data, numbers or names, but all boxes must hold the same type of data. Okay, so there is a purpose and key characteristics. I think it stores element of the same type and has a fixed size that cannot be changed after creation. Elements are stored in a contiguous side-by-side memory location. Attribute of an array. Make sure it's very important. The attributes of an array, I think name, it's a unique identifier used to reference the array in the program. The second, like example, like an array named salaries, store employee salaries. Okay, then type. Specify the data type of all elements in the array. Okay, like integers, string, float, object, and then size of fixed integers representing the number of elements the array can hold. And then next concept is parallel arrays. But before explaining it, let's see what Claude says about arrays. Okay, so Claude is very, I like Claude, but uh, so the Claude answer is very, well explained. An array is a fundamental list of similar values grouped together in a central location. It's used to store a set of similar information for easy access and manipulation. Okay, so it's like uses an application where you can use this array. Okay, and then data type supported and core arrays property elements, right? So three essential attributes: name, type, and size. Same things. What about Gemini? Let's see Gemini answer. What is an array? An array is a fundamental data structure that acts as a list storing multiple values of a similar type together in one place. Each item stored within an array is called an element. And the three core attributes: name, type, size. Right. So guys, you can see if you use all the tools and if you put any videos on it, you can be a monster. You can be a pro learner. You can beat anybody on the planet if you learn this way, and you can learn faster. And it's better than like any university. So you can create a curriculum based on your requirement, what you want to achieve. So as I told you is that I have a purpose, so I have a project. So like how I be more focused, how can I get like how I stay hungry all the time. This is the question, right? So if you have a reason to learn anything, your brain always, man, I have to learn faster because I have it, because you have a thing, you have a thing to do, right? So I have a things, man. This is my project, right? I create, so right. So I have like it's a real project, man. Like if you click on it, so you can get like all the things, like yeah. So it's a real project, man. Like I create. Right. So like I create alone and learning this way. Right. So I have I create all the concept, but now I'm showing you so you can learn faster and you can create this type of project, and you don't need to go college or university if you think you are a self learner. So I appreciate you, and somebody say you need experience, but nowadays, man, it's a myth. Yeah, you need experience to optimize the things, but you don't need experience to do something or create something. You can create from scratch. So that's what I'm showing you. Now I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Right? The whole point is like you have to learn faster, and now it's easy. AI tools is there. Right? So this is the concept, and from that 10-minute array, and then like implementation, how to create an array. So there is a method. If you watch that video, so you can understand, right? Then method 1, method 2, right? And then example of specialized concept, right? So then the parallel arrays. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. The practice of using two or more separate arrays that are related by their index. Each element in one array corresponds to the element at the same position in the other array. Okay, why it's useful? This technique is extremely useful for storing different type of data about a single entity. It effectively works around the array's limitation of holding only one data type. So the example from that in a video, like John Smith, like name array John Smith, salary like this. So yeah, and here is a one word used in this platform, like instantiate. This term simply means to create, right? So guys, you can now you can imagine if you don't know that particular word, so within this transcript, AI can explain. Right. Let's see on Claude what Claude says. Important concept like a parallel arrays, so like two or more arrays with the same number of elements. Right. And then you can see the examples, the same example. Right. You can see example like name arrays, salaries arrays like this, and yeah, fixed size limitation, array creation method, the fast method. So you can see in better way. Let me close it so you can see. All right, now you can see better. I also zoom it out. Okay, let's see. So method one, immediate population. You're going to use when you already know the values to store in the array. Use case, reading known data from the file. In Java, you can use this way. In Python, this way. In C# this way. Just and the pattern, array name, common comma separated value in bracket or braces. Method 2, size declaration with letter population. Right, so yeah, like this way. In Java, in Python, in C Sharp. Python doesn't conventionally support this method in its base version. See, right? See, now you can see, right, theory versus practice. So this is the data. I'm not gonna read it out. So yeah, so let's read these things. Critical reminder, same type rule, all element must be the same data type. Okay, fixed size, cannot change array size after creation. Okay, and then zero based indexing, first element is at position 0, covered in advanced topic. Okay, but here is parallel array, solution for storing related data of different types. Okay, so from this transcript, here are the things from Claude. What about Grok? Yeah, so same like two or more arrays with the same same number. Okay, we already talk about, and then method of creates an array. We already talk about it, and then why arrays are unique. Okay, fixed size limitation, common usage steps, how to work with arrays, understand array basic. Okay, choose the right instances. Okay, okay. I think now there is nothing. Uh, all the things already discussed. And on ChatGPT, actually we don't discuss. I think in ChatGPT there is unique things. Oh my god! I think I have to scroll a lot. Let me check this. Oh, I don't know why it's not working now. Same. What theory at least? Yes. So yeah. So same things. What is an array? So I think you already discussed an array is a fixed size, order, collection of element, all of the same type data stored contiguously in memory. Use case, key attribute, and a name. Identify the array. Used to reference and manipulate it. Example: type defines what kind of data is stored. All element must be of the same type. Okay. And size fixed at creation. Parallel arrays. We will discuss multiple arrays where elements at the same index are related. Right. Initializing arrays option with predefined element. This is example, right? Yeah. So you already discussed this segment. So now what you can do, you can get another 10 minutes. So you already talk about 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes, so 30 to 40. So I already did on my description, on my chatbot, right? So I've already pasted, but but I have to select some. I don't know. I think I talk a lot. As you can see, oh my God, man! I think yes, I think this one, yeah. Yes. So yeah, this one. So let's copy it. So you can see it. Okay. So this is the spoken. So just I copy here, and then I just paste all the tab. Right now I don't need to say any prompt. If you want a different answer or different like yeah, style, so you can change your prompt. But I'm not gonna change. So if I click only this, paste only this prompt or text, so I can get the previous answer. The way explain. Okay. So also I put on Claude. I also put on Claude and also on Gemini. Right. So let's see. Let's see on. Okay, so here is saying accessing or modifying array element, nothing else. Two-dimensional arrays, okay, time complexity arrays. Let's see on graph what graph says. Okay, so there is a theory array efficiency, time complexity. Okay, there is a one concept array efficiency. Okay, advantage and disadvantage of arrays. Okay, and the introduction to array list. Okay, so from that 30 minute to 40 minute transcript. So there is a concept called array efficiency and advantage and disadvantage. Okay, let's see what it is. So definition of time complexity, a measure of how many operation a data structure requires to complete a task expressed using big O notation, typically in the worst case scenario. Okay, So simplified time complexity is like a stopwatch that count how many steps it takes to do something. For example, find or add data in the slowest possible case. Okay. So array time complexity equation accessing big O of n, it's a constant time because arrays store elements in contiguous memory, allowing direct access to any element by its index. Okay, same simplified explanation, and then searching big O of n linear time because you may need to check every element to find a specific value in an unsorted array, and then inserting big O in linear time because inserting an element often requires shifting all elements to the right to make space, and then deleting big O of n a linear time because deleting an element requires shifting all elements to the right of the deleted element to fill the gap. So there are four things, okay, that is accessing, which means I show you the real project. Accessing means okay. So let's see if I search some concept, let's say how millionaire. Okay, how millionaire. If I search this, so this is called accessing. How millionaire. Okay. Now I get that audio. This is called searching. So if you have a large amount data, so how you can get that particular video? Okay, that is the question, man. That is the real question. Okay, so here it explained in this way. This call accessing and searching, and then inserting. That means when you upload, let's say I have a so I create a backend. So I store this on database. So let's say upload content. Okay, so I can upload, this is my upload content page. So I can put all the data. So my data will be stored in database. Okay, that's called inserting. All right, I think guys you can get it right. And then deleting, that means if I want to delete anything, let's say that dashboard. Okay, so you can see delete button. Okay, so if I click on it, my data will be deleted. So as I told you, if you have large amount data, so it takes time to delete that particular video or audio or data, right, or object, right. So like yes, that's why you have to understand. Not only you can write a code, but you have to understand how you can create a optimized code base. I think in real project you have to consider all the things, right? Yeah, and then advantage and disadvantage means fast access. So we go on access makes arrays ideal for programmers needing instant retrieval of data. Okay, simplicity, arrays are basic, easy to learn, and reduce code complexity. Okay, disadvantage, fixed size, slow insert or delete, memory waste. Okay, I think you get it. And also from this segment we have other concept called introduction to array list. Right. So array and array list, it's kind of similar things. If you watch that video, so you can understand. But what is the definition? Let's see. A definition says an array list is a resizable array that can dynamically grow or shrink as elements are added or removed. Okay, that's very, yeah. And then what is the key difference from arrays? Unlike arrays list can change size dynamically, addressing the fixed size limitation of arrays. Okay, backing structure. Array lists are built on top of arrays in memory, meaning they use an array as their underlying structure but add extra functionality. Then class-based structure. okay, or teach. Let's read out. Array lists are part of a pre-built class in language like Java and C#, which provide built-in method for common tasks. Okay. Then Python, I think array list or it's not there. So list is there. Then array list initialization method to initialize. So you can see the syntax, array list functionality, pre-built method. Okay. So yeah, there is a common method. But before explain it, let's see one Grok, one Claude. What Claude says. I think there is a okay. So array and array list key concept. So inserting into arrays, I think we already talk about it. Relation from arrays. Yeah, so there is explanation. You can read out array operation and time complexity. So as we talk about it, right now I don't need to talk about again or read out again. So yeah, here is you can see the visualization. Complete array time complexity summary. Okay, accessing big O1 direct index access. So this is the and the searching big O n, inserting and deleting same things. Shift element like must shift element may need to check every element. Advantage, disadvantage. What do you talk about? An array list, core concept, a resizable array that can grow and shrink dynamically. Okay, key feature, and then why array list over array. Overcome the fixed size limitation of arrays. Okay, and provide additional functionality through pre-built method, more flexible for a dynamic array requirement. And then array list initialization, language support, Java full array list support, C# full array list support, but Python no separate array list. Use list that combine array and array list features. So in Python like there is a no concept of array list and a list array. So there is a concept called list. But let's see in Java how you can how you can create. So this way, array list. So you have to mention and then yeah, and also C#. You can see array list as a class-based structure. Rebuild now. So there is a common pre-built method on array list. Add method, insert element, remove method, delete element, get method, access element, set method, modify element, clear method, remove all element, to array method, convert to external array. Right. So yeah, I think we already discussed it. So yeah, let's read this summary. Okay, I think it gonna uh, help us out. Okay, array provide fast direct access to element but suffer from fixed size limitation. Array list solve this problem by offering dynamics resizing and additional functionality through pre-built method. The choice between them depend on specific requirement. Use array for simple fixed size data with performance requirement and array list for dynamic flexible data management with convenience features. I think you can get it right. So right now I'm not gonna see other like a tab like Gemini or maybe QN. Yeah, only use QN for like spoken. Also the yeah, like accessing, right. So yeah, I think I already talked about 20 minutes. So yeah, this video right now I'm gonna end up, and I just want to show you how you can learn faster. Not only these things, anything. So just I show you how I can use all the AI tools. Because if you are alone, if you are a self learner, if you taught if you taught everything by yourself, man, you are genius, right? Because right now I think if you don't have access, it doesn't matter. Because if you talk about myself, I'm from nothing, so I use all the free things so I can catch up to happy village. But there is a part, so I'm not going to talk about on this series. So if you want to learn about the mindset, so I have a other series called Broke Founder. So you can find that series on this platform. So this YouTube channel, it's not a YouTube channel. It's all about to empower us. Like we are alone, we are from nothing. So yeah. So that is my uh, like my motive. So thank you so much.